Testing, testing. And we're back with Brain Dump. And your girl, Latasha, I made the decision that this is called Brain Dump now. And it's just me getting stuff out of my head and onto camera. I usually start my days with a morning ritual of writing and getting stuff on paper, which I believe is deeply important and will never stop being a part of my practice. And I'm realizing that putting myself on camera and being on video is something I also want to practice. And so that's what Brain Dump is for. It's for me to explore speaking to myself, having conversations with myself, and maybe conversations with you if you're listening out there, and appreciate if you are listening out there, appreciate the views, the subscribes, the likes, all the things. I don't know where we left off last time, but I guess we'll start off with today. I am coming back from a beautiful trip in Florida with my babes and his beautiful family. And my in-laws, about to be my in-laws, I'm getting married. And that's a trippy statement. I've always wanted to get married. I've always had the interest of marriage and didn't. Also, I was really waiting for the right person to come into my life. And Ja, who some of you guys know, is just my person. That's my soulmate right there. And I'm so grateful to be experiencing life with him, and now experiencing a new chapter of getting married is wild. We got engaged in April, and I know nothing about getting ready for a wedding. So step one that everybody's told me is that I have to start looking into venues. So Ja and I started with a venue search where we want to go, and we're doing a destination wedding because honestly can't even try to do a wedding in the States. Way too much for me. And why not get married outside of the country? So we're gonna do a destination wedding. And we had to create our list of how many people we want to see there. And it's a really tight list. But the process has been fun. It's been fun to explore. I love traveling, first of all. If I wasn't rapping, I'd be traveling. And I'm grateful that rap allows me to tour and travel because I love it. It's one of my favorite things to do. I love being on a plane. I love seeing new worlds. I love it. I really believe that traveling allows you to expand your mind. I also believe that when we're on a plane, we're actually in a portal ship and it's taking us to some other dimension. I do believe that planes are just so not real. Like the fact that we could fly is crazy to me. So yeah, we're starting the plans of traveling. And as for love, love is one of those conversations that I have with a lot of my homegirls who are single and like trying to figure out their person. I'm really grateful that I found mine. And I believe that the reason why I was so in alignment with finding my soulmate was I was like digging into my soul through my creative, and creativity drawed me to this amazing person. If you guys don't know the story of me and Ja used to film my music videos when I first started making music. And him and T were our best friends, and Brandon also was their best friend. And yeah, they used to do the music visuals for my music, and we knew each other for years before we started dating. We were always homies first, and then we realized we had like this deep attraction for each other, this deep understanding of one another. And both Brooklyn kids, both moms are Virgos, both fathers was hustling and figuring out life in New York City. We grew up in New York, Flatbush. And so, yeah, there's just like this beautiful alignment that me and him have, and understanding that me and him have. And that's my person. And I'm grateful that I'm going to be exploring the next chapter with him and doing all the things of marriage and kids and all the stuff, which I never really believed in, to be real with y'all. Like, I grew up with a lot of chaos around relationships, and love was complicated, and to find somebody that this is easeful and allows me to just focus in on my creation, and I feel trust with this person, like deep trust and understanding, and we can communicate and get real with each other. I'm really grateful. I'm really happy about it. And so, wedding. What else is going on? Still didn't find my distribution team yet. Feel like if things don't shake up soon, I'm gonna just go with the distribution I have right now. I'm not excited about it, but we're here and we're understanding. I am being super consistent in my socials and getting myself outside and utilizing TikTok a lot. I realized TikTok is really good for discovery, and I'm so happy to be getting discovered and finding new fans through this platform. So I'm really utilizing TikTok deeply, way more. I have so many wild thoughts on Instagram that, you know, whatever. I'm not going to talk about it because I'm off of all the worry about the algorithms and all that shit. I'm just doing this because I deeply love to do it. And, you know, I think in one of my readings one of my mind dumps I did, maybe this is a reading. Maybe that's the next title, the reading. I was talking about my why. My why is because I love it and I want to do it and I feel good doing it and all of that. And I also realized that my why is connected to higher source. And when I'm on stage, that's when I feel like the closest to God. When I'm on stage is when I feel like I am connecting with a higher source energy, and that being is channeling through me and I am speaking to it, and we're having co-creation in real time. And that's why I love creating as well. And I feel like when I'm on stage and there's an audience, they can feel God too in that space. And I was thinking about creativity a lot and creator and God. And, you know, I love the book, The Artist's Way. I talk about it a lot. And one of the things that they talk about is like you are creating your existence with your co-creator. And I believe that we came onto this world to be creators, point blank. And the magic of us having these hands in creation. Hands is for creation, and you know, all the ways we create, it's for a reason. It's for because there's another creator out there wanting to see us create. That's what I think it is. That's what I know it is for me. And so when I'm creating, I feel like I am in oneness with my highest self, with my source, with my creator, with my universe. And that's also my why. And so, yeah, I've been really devoted to creating and creating daily. And this is a form of creation. These mind dumps, a form of creation every time I'm releasing on Instagram and TikTok and whatever. And I leave it there and let God do God at this point. Because trying to wrap my brain around all the things is just unhealthy at this point, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's my why, is to get connected constantly with my higher source energy. What else is going on? This week was a reset week. Like I said, we were in Florida, so I am getting back into the fold of things. Yesterday, we finished the first final of the album. I added all of my interludes, which I'm so excited about. I'm feeling like, okay, this project is done finally. And to be real, I've been working on this project for so long. I don't know how I feel about it anymore, but I do love it because it is my child. I believe that our art pieces are our children. I love this baby of mine. I'm just cleaning her up a little bit, making her look pretty for the people. You know, she's gonna have her first look at the world, but it was really nice yesterday to hold the first final of her. And next week we're gonna like put her outfits on and see, you know, her make some new stuff with her. So I really am excited for this project to come out. I'm not gonna say when, but it's coming out soon. But this right here is like me just getting to her, getting to this project, you know? So yeah, finalized my project this week, and then, you know, been calling on creative directors and things like that. And I think some people are coming around, which I'm excited for. I feel closer and closer to finding the right people. And then I started 75 hard, 75 hard, which I told you guys, and that's going good. I didn't realize that the workouts have to all be super challenging, which is fine. I started up on making my workouts a little bit more challenging. I'll be real, I have a fucked up knee, so I'm not about to be wilding out, but I am gonna do my best. And I've been good, like eating better, taking my photos of myself, daily progress, walking a lot more, doing my workouts the way that I want to, and just really been showing up for me. I think that's what this season is about, is showing up for me. And boys, they're laughing so hard out there. And yeah, and that's, I don't really have much else to say. I'm bringing on my executive assistant this week, and I'm so excited for her to be here. I love Day. Day and I have been friends for a long time, and she has been my ride or die for a minute, and now I'm so grateful to get Abundance to work with her again. Seeing my girls tomorrow, because it's been a minute since I seen my girls and got some time with my girls, so happy for that. And yeah, I'm at peace today. I will say this, so I was like on my Instagram or whatever, and I saw somebody that I really used to love their art and still love their art. I saw that she unfollowed me, and I was like, oh man, like I really liked your work, man. And I could hear this voice in my head going off about all the things, like she don't like you because of something you did, or you're doing too much, or all the stuff. And I just was like, oh my God, just let me be, Latasha. Let yourself be. People can unfollow people. It's fine. It's all good. It's I don't know. I hope I didn't do nothing, but I'm also a Capricorn, so my way of communicating can be real dry sometimes, and my humor is hella dry sometimes, so I know sometimes I might offend somebody or say something that's offensive. Please forgive me for that, y'all. I'm working on it. I'm working on a lot of things. But I witnessed that a few times with women and me. Like, I don't have a problem with women. I love women. I want and need to be surrounded by women, because women, we strengthen ourselves when we're with each other. I will say I've had just complications in the past where, I think sometimes I've been a little too honest or said too much, or people didn't say enough to me and people were having feelings about me. And, I'm human. I'm fucking human. I'm not perfect. I'm never gonna be perfect. I don't know what I've done to people, but if people can't see me on their timeline, they can't see me on my timeline, because I know for a fact I block people that I don't want to see on my timeline. So it's gonna come back, the karma is real. So I saw that happen today, but I also heard the noise in my head about that, and like, oh damn, what did I do? And oh damn, and I just heard all of that, and I was like, okay, enough. That's it. Silence. And I'm proud of myself, because I could hear that going on. So really, really proud of that. Books I'm reading right now. I am currently reading Parables of the Sower by Octavia E. Butler. I believe I've read it in school before, but now we're getting into the nitty-gritty of it with myself, and this book is already crazy. I'm at the parts where she kills an animal, and that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna spoil this. I know Octavia E. Butler is that girl with the words, and so I'm very excited. And honestly, starting to read her has been opening me up to writing my poetry again. So I've been getting in my poetry bag again. So shout out to the magic of Octavia E. Butler, because the woman is profound. The being is profound. Then I'm also reading E-Myth, which is a business book, because, for your 75 hard challenge, you have to read a self-help or a business book. So I'm reading E-Myth, which talks about like small businesses and how to make them work. And this book is getting me right. It's also showing me where I've fucked up in the past a lot, and like tried to do everything so musician, like so artist of me, to try to run this whole ship. And honestly, that's why I'm letting the universe bring me the right people right now, because I need support with this. And I'm not giving her up. I'm not allowing myself to give this shit up. This is the one thing that I know I'm going to see through for my existence. I am going to be 92 looking back and saying, wow, we did that. And that's why I'm doing this too. But anyway, E-Myth talks about currently, at least where I'm at in the book, about how creatives, people that are technical in something, we try to be all of the things, like entrepreneurs, managers, technical, all of it. And it's really important for us to pay attention to when we're doing that and how to break out of that and how to delegate and give work. And so currently where I'm at is where he's talking about people getting a bookkeeper and things of that nature, or getting the team members you need. And the first team member, he says, is a bookkeeper. I was happy because I already got a bookkeeper. I'm proud of myself. Books, it's doable. It's doing what it got to do for the time being. Ideally, would love to get a bookkeeper who focuses in on creativity and art and music. But for now, QuickBooks is doing the job. I'm excited to keep diving into the book. I'm reading 10 pages a day because that's the call for 75 hard challenge. It's going good, but I'm ready to like deep dive into it a little bit more and see what else he talks about. Every day I feel like, oh shit, there goes something I gotta work on, which is great. I'm learning, I'm gaining, I'm receiving information every day, and that's dope. So check out E-Myth. Definitely check out Octavia E. Butler if you can. I've been thinking about a book club, but I don't know. I already got so much stacked on my plate. And I miss DJing a little bit, so I want to start getting back to that and producing. But for now, finish your album, Tosh. Finish some website digital platform build so you have foundations, and get these team members so that you could delegate and get the work to the world the way it's supposed to get to the world. Grateful for today. Grateful for my life, grateful for breathing. Had a dream that someone tried to stab me and I was like, whoa, whoa. And I looked it up. One, I think I've been watching a lot of Game of Thrones. Like all last week we watched Game of Thrones, so my brain is probably on some like, damn girl, the subconscious takes in all of this shit. So I'm probably just that, one. And two, it talked about vulnerability when I looked it up. It said like I'm feeling vulnerable or betrayed or something. Personally, I can't say I felt super betrayed by anything, but maybe my subconscious is healing some stuff. And dreams are wild because I feel like dreams are where I have my fears show up, because I'm not a fearful person in real life. Like I have my fears in real life, but it's nothing like crazy. Like I'm not thinking anything crazy like that. But my fears show up in my dreams, which is really interesting to me. Like why is it showing up on your dreams like that, So yeah, I had that dream yesterday. And then I had another wild dream the other night where, oh my God. So I was on a train, or I was trying to get on a train, and the train station, right? When you go down to the subway spot, it wasn't trains anymore. It was all computer screens. And when I saw like on the image of the computer screen, like, people waiting on the ledge or whatever for the train. And so I'm like, okay. And then there's people like me waiting for the train to come from the computer screens. And then the train comes and the people that were next to me stepped into the computer screen and got on the train. And that was a fucking trip. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I tried to look it up, but to no avail. Maybe I'm seeing the future. Maybe I'm seeing the past. Maybe I'm seeing something. But anyway, dreams. Probably talk more about my dreams because I have very wild dreams and they're all cut very short in weird places. Like this video is about to do. So thanks for listening to my brain dump today. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna decide soon if these are gonna get a little bit more curated or whatever. I like that they're not curated. I like that they're flow of consciousness and just giving myself 30 minutes to just talk and get things out. Currently watching Peacemaker, which has been really good. If you haven't watched Peacemaker, go and check it out. And anything else I'm watching? Not really. Hardly watching TV right now because we busy girls. But yeah, any other updates? I think that's it. See you guys soon. Talk soon.